Gaming. So I'm going to be talking about today what the basically the DLC that we need in The Crew 2, but will never happen. And I think they've kind of made that clear to a lot of people. But to be honest, it's kind of stupid how they're working at the moment and what their policy is and everything. Like, don't get me wrong, The Crew 2 is a great game. I'm not going to dispute that, and it has so much going for it. But it feels more downgraded than the first game. In the trailer, a lot of people have been talking about this, that there was cops in the trailer. And also another thing I want to pick up on is the fact that when the cars from The Crew 2 were standing at a line, as well as so were the other ones from this game as well, through the first trailer for this game, were standing at a line, face to face, head on, basically, in a way, before they had like this little race battle. For me, that entails that there's going to be, well, should have been some sort of reference to the first one, like any battle with the guy that you played as, and there was basically none of that. There was no cops in the game, and I don't know, man, it was really a big missed opportunity right there. I mean, they could have improved the cop cars so much through them, because we could have made our own cop liveries, and for light bars we could have changed them to the right ones, like have an options of which light bars to have. Oh, there's the RAF, as we call it, but it's not the American Air Force. Flying over by there. Probably because I'm in Las Vegas at the moment, leaving Las Vegas. But yeah, I mean, we could have had like a police helicopter with a camera on it and some sort of power up to stop vehicles. We could have still had the loot box things to like take if you're a racer, or defend, if you will, while being a cop. I mean, there was so much going to that game, and for it to become almost a free roam version of a motorsport game, kind of, I don't know, it just pushed it out of the water. An exact example is if I stand by this cop car, same light bar, but the only problem that I'm seeing is that he has the State Trooper livery for his vehicle. I don't. I have this most iconic design through all of my police vehicles. So if I go into here and going all the way over to here, you'll see that all of them are like black and white, or white and black, should I say. But I just don't really like this livery, like how they made the cop car and that. So I thought that in obviously the next game they could have made it 10 times better, and they chose not to. And they're saying that, like, one YouTuber was crying about it, and the whole community was really asking for it, because it would make it 10 times better. Like, the police would make it 10 times better, as well as, like, add more helicopters. I mean, they've added more hovercraft, so I can't see why they wouldn't add more helicopters. You know, do something with the helicopters, you know, add a police helicopter, and you could put whatever livery that you want on it, you know. Add some more stuff. Like, it feels so empty that they're trying to open the world in, like, various vehicles such as planes and helicopters, yeah, basically air vehicles and sea vehicles. But when it comes down to it, they've added more of the sea vehicles. They've got a lot of planes, but there's only one helicopter. Now I get it, it's a boss vehicle, so why would you add more? Well, to be honest, there's so many ways that they could interpretate the cops with the helicopter. I mean, you could add this ranking system, just like how you do with the boss, but only a little bit different. You earn fragment points, a bit like how you earn in this game the vehicles. So I can't understand what would have been going wrong there. Now, for instance, with a lot of air vehicles, I don't understand why we can't have proper jets like how you saw there. Like, I can't understand why we're not allowed to have those. Alright, make them so we can't use weapons on them, because then that would be stupid. That would just turn into like a GTA type of thing. But, you know, or like Just Cause type of crap. Nobody needs another James Bond movie. But, or any other type of movie that involves explosions and women. So, the only problem that I have with this whole, like, DLC, if it was to go ahead, is would they do it wrong? Because this DLC, although it was amazing, I think the main thing is for me, personally, I can't speak on behalf of everybody else who plays this game, but all I can say is at least this game had police. But the sequel towards this game is nothing like the first, so I don't understand it. But I just didn't understand how we didn't look like the cops that helped us in the chase or something. So we didn't, when we're going around certain places, we wouldn't be like State Trooper, we wouldn't be NYPD, even though it doesn't say in the NYPD for New York, so to kind of get the point on that. I just don't understand what's going on in terms of like the development stage of Crew 2 and what's to come next for the Crew 2. I mean, sure, I would say the Demolition Derby was one great DLC, and so many people had so much creativity through it. Like, I saw like some cars having like the Dukes of Hazzard design, some of them had like, well, I made a old NYPD police car because it was like, you gotta have something like that for like Crash Derby, but, or just Demolition Derby, whatever you want to call it, same thing. The thing is that so much was put into that DLC that I think that their main focus is more of the motorsport side with the game, and yes, although I get it, again, it isn't, you wouldn't travel around the whole entire of America with traffic in the way at high speed, you know, without getting the police on your back. Like, I think it's like a stupid concept. Although it's great, it is still a stupid concept. As well as, I think the map being smaller than it really is in this game. Like, I don't remember it being this big. And I've got, if you're wondering why there is no Crew 2 playing while I'm speaking about this, and it's just the Crew 1, I don't own the Crew 2 on PlayStation, I own it on Xbox. So, the reason why I'm creating this video is to get this video out there, to show the developers what they've done wrong. You know, by not putting police in, you've basically taken everything away from what you had in your first game. But yeah, I mean, like, there was so much that they've taken out of the game, and so much that needs to be put back, you know, in terms of what they've taken out. For the map, I don't expect them to remake the map and re-put it like how it is in this one, so that will never happen, but at least put the police back in, because the motorsport kind of side towards it, although it's great, it's not working at all, and I don't think it's not anyone's cup of tea really. A lot of people said that if the Crew 2 actually had police in, it'd have been a better game, and it should have had it from launch. And I agree. I really do agree. There are vehicles that you see in trailers that are not actually in the game. Due to limitations or whatever, I don't know. But it's just to do, I'm guessing, with limitations, because I can't see why anybody would like remove traffic vehicles as well from like the whole thing in general. Like, I think it was an ambulance or fire truck. Now people would say, yeah, but those are emergency vehicles. It is essential for vehicles that you see in trailers to be in the game, period. There is no ifs, buts or maybes about it. Even if they're in cutscenes, they should be still in the game when you're driving around. For instance, if you saw this vehicle, and alright, it's not drivable, or this vehicle, and they're not drivable, but they're kind of like noticeable in cutscenes or in the trailer and that, but you don't see them around, people are going to make a video about it. People are going to, you know, say, well, why was this cut? Was it due to limitations? Was it due to... We don't get the answers that we actually would like to hear, you know. We don't hear... In fact, we don't even hear anything. Now, don't get me wrong, The Crew 2 and The Crew 1 are both wonderful games, graphically, visually, and performance-wise, really great. However, it shouldn't be about performance, it should be more on how you progress from the first game to the second game. What makes it different, you know, but it ties in with its first, like, release, or first game that was released, you know, and it's a bit like GTA, how did they link all the games up, and they did a wonderful job about it, and like, no doubt about it, did a wonderful job. GTA 5 is a bit of a downfall because it was nothing like GTA San Andreas. The map was not the same as what GTA San Andreas was. No matter if they want to say, yeah, but they couldn't make it, it was still, they should have taken the old map and just updated it with graphics and stuff and just went from there. And they didn't. They chose not to, and they chose to basically resurrect the map and fucking make it something else. Kind of a bit crap, in my opinion. I'm not all about that. I'm all about how you see one game, the other game should be somewhat related to that type of game. So no matter if you say, oh yes, but you have a tie-in with this character, it's still, the map should be the same as what it was. Alright, put it so it's a little bit different, you know, but don't change the whole map completely. I think that's what a fan like me, who follows the series so much heavily on, should would pick up on so quick. They'll know what's missing. GTA 5, what was missing from that with San Fierro was, you know, Las Venturas, and it's the same with the cops in this game. If you don't have that, it feels weird, it feels different, it doesn't feel like the same. And I think that's what Ubisoft doesn't get, is that without cops, it's not the same. Like, I like playing as the police just as much as I like getting chased by the police. You know, and I'm feeling like, I don't know why racing games in particular is doing this. They're cutting down on the police stuff. And it's a known fact, because if you look at Need for Speed Payback, that had no police in free run. Still, to this day, does not have no police in free run. The only way you're going to get the police is by going to those, is it crates? Like something. It's been a long time since I've played the game. But it's like those loot crate things that you can find that are scattered around the map. And if it's not that, the only way you're going to get police online is if you have a couple of friends that choose the Crown Vic. But legit, there's no other cop car in the game that you can drive, apart from the Crown Vic. You know. Now, don't get me wrong, every car in The Crew 2, as well as in The Crew 1, amazing. You know, and what they did with The Crew 2 was even more fantastic. With getting like this whole discipline stuff. But there should have been, like, for the Street Racer one, a little bit of like high risk, high reward type of thing. You know, and then you get like, you pick your car, and it will determine your durability. A bit like, I would say, the Demolition Derby, but only a little bit different. Because you've got to run from the cops, the more you batter up your vehicle, the more you're going to find it hard, you know, to even move. So it's a bit like Forza in a way, with the whole damage your vehicle, can't move type of thing. And so, I mean, that's how they can do that. And then it's like, so when they're trying to run, it's going to be a lot harder for them to run in that specific vehicle. It's good, it's essential, it's basically everything that we should have had from the start, you know. And it would have been great if they did it like that, because then, you know, at least there would have been something to entertain us, you know, when we're driving around in like freaking cars getting chased by the police. That would have been great. I think that's what we're missing in most racing games, is just basically the police side of things. Now, I don't know if it's anything with legal rights or anything like that, but all I know is it's kind of stupid. You know, no doubt about it, it is absolute stupid. You know, I wish I could turn around and say, do you know what, I want this to kind of go ahead and, you know, actually have police in the game, but the chances for that to even happen are really low. I don't know how low, but I know somewhat it's not going to actually happen because of, you know, how they're being at the moment. Now, whether this does then turn out to be a go-ahead in that, how is it going to, what's it going to be like, you know? Are they going to do it right? Are they going to do it wrong? I don't know. I don't know how they're going to do it or how they're going to progress into making it different. All I know is that it's going to be one weird type of thing. But, however, I think that the fans would actually love it and be happy for it. Now, the only problem that I'm suggesting that could happen in the future is whoever, like, how many other people did want it, then turn around and then moan about it, like how some people did with the whole being able to transfer your parts from one car to another, because I know that was the main biggest request for number 2, was that instead of leveling up each car individually, if we could transfer parts, then when transferring parts actually come along, a lot of people moaned about it. I never understood that, I never knew why, but I'm just hoping that it's not the same case with the police, because I know some people are going to like it, some people are going to hate it, but I just think that with the high risk, high reward type of thing, you know, if you survive, you get more of a higher reward than if you were to get busted. And I think that, in a sense, it would be fun, but also adding players to the battle, like in this one, how you can collect a crate and then quickly run from the cops, and then potentially have some online player that's the cop chasing you, I think adds to the difficulty and adds to the fun. I think what we need now is something a little bit different, where if we're doing races, they could just drop in at any given time, bam, start chasing us, you know, and instead of using tech, use tactics. I think that's the main thing. I didn't like in this one that you could be like this to them and you'd be busting them. I think there'd have to be like at a halt, if they like to do that, and then kind of like you have to like stop them, and then once they're at a stop, you know, they could get busted like that. I think that would be kind of a good idea, or like they hit like 0 miles per hour, but even if they're doing like burnout, they still will get busted, you know. And I think that's what they need to start focusing on, because all this other content that I think a lot of people don't like, I think that's what's drawing people away from the game more than bringing them into the game again. The Demolition Derby did do a good success and did bring some people back, but not everyone. And I think the main reason why I don't bring everyone is because it wasn't cop related, it wasn't anything to do with cops, it was just to do with Demolition Derby. Now I think that but me speaking on behalf of the game that actually I have trouble with, Demolition Derby was really good. The only problem I found with it though is a lot of people decided, well, a lot of the AI decided to come up behind me constantly, and I found it harder on the hard difficulty, which is very good. But when I had it on the very easy difficulty for the races, it was like still flipping hard. And I didn't finish in first, mostly I finished in like third, second. It was only on the last race that I ever had on that was I come in first. So that was my first ever race in Demolition Derby that I won in first place. So I think that the main thing is that they just need to fix what they've done wrong. If they can't accept what they've done wrong, or maybe they just don't want to change it, then I don't see the future being bright for the Crew 2. Even if there'll be a Crew 3, I doubt it will do less sales and that, because people won't trust the Crew anymore. I think the main thing is that we saw the police in the trailer, but then after like gameplay reviews, oh here we go. After seeing like the police in the trailer and everything, it just wasn't enough, you know. We thought that it was going to be like cops in the game. Oh come on. Come on. Hey. 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 Bye-bye. No, he ended it. Yeah, so it's like, I don't know how they're going to do it, I don't know if they're going to do it, and I don't know what's going to happen, but I do know that the future for the game is not bright if they don't end up doing something like that. Now, I'm not putting hate towards the game, and I'm not saying you shouldn't buy the game if there does come like a next type of game or next version of it. I'm saying it's up to you, but for me personally, I don't think, until I see gameplay and I know for sure that there's going to be cops in the third one, or if there will be cops coming back to the game. If the cops will be coming back to the game on the Crew 2, then I think that's what will bring me back more than anything, but they've got to do it right. If we get cop cars that we can customize, you know, change the light bars, so we can either have like the NYPD style light bar, like an NYPD type of RAM bar, or like a LA type, or like whatever it is. I think that would be great if they work on it properly instead of half-assed. I think that it could draw more attention than if they were just to say, oh, here's cops, but like, it's not as good as how it was. But if they added for what they had, and like done more with, you know, oh Jesus, I can put there. Oh, that's a lot. That's like off from. Yeah, so if they add more stuff upon what they had, and allowing us to have, or make a design, to say for instance, when we get a cop car, we can basically make any car into a cop car. This is what I'm thinking. Alright, so we have a cop shop. Basically a bit like what we have in this game, where we can like pick up a cop car, deck it out to how we want instead of how the game entails us to what we should have. Because I don't know about anybody else, but I would like a cop car that looks different. You know, maybe somebody would go for an NYPD, but you want to be State Trooper or something like that, or maybe you just want to do a red and blue cop car, or like a full blacked out one, or maybe an undercover one. Like, give us those options. Like, I think if we had like what we had before, but more accessibility, more freedom, I think that a lot of people would be pleased with that outcome, be more happy with this outcome, and it would bring a lot of players back. I think that if they were to go ahead and do this and do it right, we're looking for the future of that game to be more brighter than what it was, and a lot more players would be back. And I think if they do it as a paid DLC, I can guarantee you, like literally everyone that owns the game, if not all, would actually buy this DLC. You know, even if you don't have to have the DLC to get chased by the police, like in this one, buy the DLC for the cops and you get to drive the cop cars. A bit like that. Then they can also introduce a couple of other vehicles like that one that just passed me, that white, oh damn it, that went too fast. Hold on guys, give me a second, I can scout for one. Alright, I found another one though, that I was about to say, the Ford Crown Vic. They can introduce that as well, like for new vehicles they could introduce that, and let me find the other one, that for a start as well, and this. These are like 3 iconic main police vehicles, and I think that that would be a start in getting the step in the right direction. Now I think that if we were to have all of this and have like some of these vehicles as police vehicles, if not making our own police vehicles with the cars we have, and that the way that they can do this is obviously the main color could be white or black, and then from there you go and take it back to your shade. I'll help.
Your target's most wanted status has been superseded. Understood.
Come on. I only just got this goddamn invitation. Oh, this guy's in trouble. Hold on. Oh, like that. Yeah, so like having to the like white or black, and no light bar, no hidden lights, no nothing like that, and then basically let us like either progress to get these like different style lights. So for undercover, you're gonna have to be like a high rank or something to get them. You know, to have like a police ranking system. This guy is really laggy because the cops are fucking shit going on. They're like fucking, they're freaking the fuck out. Yeah, so it's like, oh, really cops. I wonder if I can, no way. I'm trying to help him. See, I don't know where he is most of the fucking time. He is so laggy. Go! 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 Is that how fast that's going to go? A minute in nitro. Yeah, like have so much freedom, I think, with the vehicle and like how they should be, and then like have some sort of progression to have like different styles like ram bars and make them work, make them so they can push vehicles a little bit further. This guy's lagging like fucking shite. Ended it. doing a half up and down, but I'm spinning. Oh, I'm gone. Never mind. It's always the Crown Vic that stops me. Well, I'm screwed. I'm busted. Roleplay. I'm busted. But yeah, so you can see like, he has like a different style right there. And then we can have like the NYPD one, like up to date, like past ones, like, you know, like, oh, so many possibilities that it could have. And I can't believe I just totaled that cop. And he's still moving! Bear that in mind, people. Bear that in mind. He's still moving. Okay, now. Oh, it's fucking gone. You'll have to bear with me, guys. I'm still new to this. Oh shit. Well, I put cop cars flying for him, so... Oh, the drag cars. A funny character. This is why I love the drag car, because you can total a cop car with breeze. There we go, there's the NYPD coppers. I'm pretty sure they're the NYPD ones. Like, no doubt they are the NY flipping PD, and there's the ambulance. Oh, black ambulance. But yeah, like, you can tell they're not fucking NYPD. I'm gonna go backwards. This isn't going well for me, hold on. Let me just, there we go. I do not know where he is going. Oh, but I can see him on that side. What the hell? Okay, that is some mad roadblock right there. Sweet, I've got another fragment for that. Wow, I got a bumper. So yeah, I mean, like, they could do a lot with this game. And I don't know, like, I think that at the moment they're missing the opportunity that they have for something like, when this DLC came out, I knew a lot of people were hyped about it. Just for the fact that you could play as a cop and drive numerous vehicles that were cop vehicles. This wasn't just like one, two, three type of cop vehicles. These were like mad ones. These Like, when we saw like the first cop vehicle, I know my reaction was more of a, it was like a meh, because it was like, I saw that, I was like, okay, but then it goes mad to that. I was just like, okay, you know, so you kind of, like, I don't know, it's really different in a sense, because it's like a freaking, you would normally see this in like a Need for Speed game, more than anything else, you know, and so when you see this, and you're like, oh, okay, you think it can't get any madder, but then they have like this olden, like, kind of looking vehicle, and I don't have it, so I'm gonna have to go to a flipping police station, because I'm poor, like always. I need to figure out, how do I get them up? Oh, it's a bounty. Well, there's 3 races. Fuck that. Deal with that on your own. So if we go to the cop shop here. See, I liked it. It had its own different type of thing. So if we enter, the reason what I mean by it had its own little different thing is it had its own shop. You know, where it stored, I think, I can't remember if it was all or some, because I can't remember if there was like 1 or 2 shops, and these 2 shops like varied. Not too sure, so I'm just gonna have to check really quickly. Yeah, so you have this one, so shop. Yeah, so you had like something like that, the Lotus, the Mini, you know, it's vehicles ridiculous to the expenses of expenses. Then you had the Piani Huayra, that, and also an R34, which, I mean, come on. Like, when you like see this, can I get a different camera? No, switch view. There we go. You could like see what it looked like. So, you know, when you see like an R34, you're like, okay, but it even gets madder because they have like this old style type of vehicle, which you can see is right here. Now if I go to that, I'm not too sure if it takes me to the shop there to look at it. Here it is. No. Right, give me a moment. Go into that. You know, it's a mad vehicle. It's something you don't see. And I hate to see a missed opportunity for the Crew 2. I really am. I'd hate to see that happen. If you didn't know, they've got that as well, which is mad. But the even madder one is this. Now, I didn't get something in the demo for this, or not demo, the trailer for when this was coming out. We had an all silver one of this with actual undercover lights. Now, I don't know what happened in like to that, but it's like I don't know, it's really weird how they wouldn't like say anything about that, or like whether that was just a little blip or something. But as well, what really like made me laugh was on this Ferrari 458, the wing that had lights on it. I felt like this was the only vehicle that was inspired by the Need for Speed series and the was it Heat Level 5 for Need for Speed Most Wanted, because the white Corvettes that used to always chase you, as well as Cross's Corvette, had lights on the spoiler. So I don't know if that was inspired by that, or whether that's just a coincidence type of thing. But I don't know, like it's annoying subject for me to talk about, like how much they're really missing out on in The Crew 2. But like the reason why I say it's annoying, and I'm being honest, it's not that I'm crying so I could get cops into the game. It's more of the fact of that they've completely changed what The Crew was all about. You know, and The Crew weren't about like motorsport. The Crew was all about having friends in your crew and taking on basically your opposition, you know, as well as the police. It was more of the against the law. It was illegal to do anything in that game. So what you did in that game was illegal. In this, like in The Crew 2, it's all legal, which doesn't make sense if you can jump from state to state to state to state, and you can do it at a high speed, passing every traffic vehicle, hitting them. You know, it just wouldn't make sense, and still to this day I don't get it. 2 races, 0 cops. Let's do this. I haven't done this in a while, playing as a cop, so I'm gonna fail. Alright, yeah, can I have my things please? Oh shit. Jesus. He can blind me. Wait, this is the same guy. Oh, you're a fucking laggy bitch. But no, I mean, like, to be honest though, how I see it is that they could do quite a lot with The Crew 2, and it doesn't need, well, it does need effort, but it wouldn't take them that long to like create something like that. You know, it's not that hard, and it's definitely not freaking complicated. And I don't know why they make it out to be like it is something that is complicated. You know, and like, and got him. Busted. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Hi, cops. Bye, cops. I'm so close from getting that. I'm sure. Okay, well I'll collect that then, thank you. A level 60 part. Diamond. Oh fucking A, I am gonna equip that, why not? Fucking brings up my car rating. But no, I mean, like, to be honest, if they took the time out to do this and do it properly and do mainly everything that I've talked about and putting that progression system in there, and I think a lot of people would just have fun. People would like take the time out to do it. You know, I don't think that people wouldn't love that part, because what's the point in just adding cops and no progression? That's just like saying, well, here's everything, do as you wish. Oh my gosh, again, are you oh no, this is the same guy that did it with 3 people, didn't he? Oh, I thought this was, oh dear. Depends on how good these people are, I don't know. There could be, oh you dick. Like as well, I would love to see a drag police car. Like, come on, I know, I can't remember if there was actually one, but it's not a real cop, obviously. But I would just love for something like that, because it's like... I'm done for. Oh, I was a bit pleased. Where were the others? Oh, 9 out of 15. Oh, okay. But yeah, I mean, like, they can do so much more with that game. And if they do, and they do it perfectly, and everyone likes it, the only person, or the only people that they can say thank you to is the people that have flipping requested it. Oh my bloody gosh. If I have to bust another person. Where are the people? I am on your ass, mate. I do not give a flying fuck. Done for. Protector of the people! Pull your ass to the side of the road. You just running from the cops. You weren't doing a crate. Well, you just made me level up my car. I mean, thanks, mate. But no, I mean, like, they can do it. They just choose not to do it. And I think that's the worst mistake yet. The flipping worst mistake. Because the Crew has never been about motorsport. It's never been about, like, oh yeah, well, you can go from this state to this state to this state and you'll be fine, you won't get chased. I'm sorry, but that's not how the Crew works. It was all about being illegal, you know, and being wanted, you know, and then, like, still going after the person, but proving to everybody else that you were right. That was the story. In this one, it's just like... the story's rubbish. I'd rather prefer this story from this game than the story from number 2. And oh my gosh, he's done it again. Boys, he's done it again. Oh. I'm gonna take him down one more time. One more time. Just to prove that I'm not going to Larry. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, really? Oh, he's on the bike. Oh, ho, ho. Get owned, boy. Oh, I still got that part? Are you serious? But yeah, I mean, like, they can do a lot. But I'm just hoping they make the right decision. Oh. Well, it still adds, so, yeah, I guess. But this one has done it again! Now there's 2 cops trying to chase him down. Sooner or later, I'm gonna hunt you down. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I really need to change my star cards. They are not doing anything for me here. I don't even know what my star cards do. Alright, so the cop's on the scene now. Can I hit him? And busted again. P Daddy is not getting away with that stuff. Great, already looted. Oh, so that must have that's the thing that must have happened last time then. Damn.
Be advised, the target you're in pursuit of is no longer our most wanted. Acknowledge.
Oh, what's up now? What's good? What's good? What's good, huh? What's good? Yeah, what's good? Cause you don't like it cause I'm beating you, huh? Go moan about it in someplace else. Cause you ain't welcome here. Okay, already looted. I told you, I am cracking down on people now. I am the captain. I'm taking people down. I'm putting names on their books. And they're gonna have criminal record. Sooner or later. Oh, they've done it again, boys. It's 1-on-1. What the fuck? What have I spawned into? What the fuck? He's already getting busted. What the hell? Oh, you son of a bitch. Hell no, you ain't doing that to me again. And you're done. You is done. He's gonna try and do it again. I know he is. Yep, there we go. I fucking knew it. What a pussy. Right. I want EMP shot. Oh boy, this is not their lucky day. He keeps going for it, thinking that he's gonna do it. Oh boy. Get the fuck out of here. And we stop. And of course, we would blind the cop to go into me. I mean, congrats, you finally found how to play the game. I take that back, you haven't. And again, you have been busted. Took me longer because you've got friends, but yeah. Wow, that. Oh. Yeah. He's going for it again. He's like, no bitch, I'm fucking going for it. See? I don't even need to say anything. He literally just goes for it every fucking time. Every time. Every time. Oh, this may be a new one actually. Come on, I need to catch up. Come on. I know. Well done. Well done. Well done. All I got for you. Well fucking done. You are done, bro. Done. Congratulations. You just got a criminal fucking record. Oh my fuck. What is it with salty people today? Why do I have to keep doing it? It's like they fucking come to me. Oh, this guy again. This guy again. Are you serious? And that was going to do what exactly? Done. Done. Fuck's sake. He's literally going so fast through the menus. He's like, yeah, gotta do it again. Like, literally. That's how salty he is. Look at his Crown Vic with this tappy this guy thinks you got him. But guess what? He's gonna do it again. Like, fuck me. Jesus Christ. You know when you see a salty person, because they just can't fucking stop moaning and complaining of how shit they are? Oh wow. Is this the same guy? I don't know. Oh, well done. Well done. You've got to come this way. Because if you don't... This guy is salty. You know why he joined, right? So he could, like, push me around? Oh, I had to do that. Oh, that was so good. That was good. You see him just like go fucking right past me. Legit, he only can turn around because he knows if he just keeps going, he's got me to deal with. Done. Jesus. This is way too easy, guys. You're making it too easy for me. My first day back, and all you're doing is just handing me the W. You're just literally saying, here, I have the W. Like, fucking hell. Literally, I am taking no L's at the moment. I'm not even trying. Please. Wake me up. Inside, please. Fucking give me a competition. I think I found all of them up now. Literally, that guy was playing smart though. If you think about it, he was the only fucking sucker who played smart. Now I bet you he's gonna wait 30 to an hour, 30 minutes to an hour, and he'll try it again. Because he'll think I would have left. That or I'm doing something. If he does it before then, I'll be shocked. This may be him, actually. I don't know. I don't know until I see the name. What is the... Transporter escape. Well, I legit just got that call, so I'm not really bothered about that. As I only just got that. So that doesn't really count on my streak. People go, yeah, but because you responded to it. No. You see, responding to it doesn't mean that I took an L. Chasing him through the whole entire round and him still escaping with the package is an L. Legit, I freaking haven't had competition yet at all. It's been like legit too easy. But yeah, this is what I mean. This is fun. I like this. I don't like winning all the time in a fucking stupid race. I just like the whole police and cops and robbers and freaking crooks and cops. You know, like something fun. It's a game mode. It's legit a game mode. Plus you get these vehicles for free roam. What's not to enjoy about that? Oh my gosh. Is this just a bounty? This isn't a package, is it? And if I get there in enough time... Oh shit, oh fucking hell. I nearly went off the road. What is he in? A fucking drag car? Oh no, it's because the hills got him up a bit. Ah. Oh, I don't think so. He thinks he's getting away from the cops. Little does little Jimmy know, I've now just screwed him over. Oh shit. And he screwed me over. Motherfucker. He legit screwed me over. Hello. Oh, you fuck. I'm done. Done. He hit me. Yeah, congrats. I gotta say though, I gotta say, well done to the biker. He legit screwed me over. He made me go into a place and then him, like, I think he either fell off his bike or something because he legit got retracted. I legit just looked at him and went, yep, stay safe, bye. Oh, fucking hell. This is what's fun though. This, I think, is what gets people loving the game. It's because, you know, there's so much to do. And there's so, like, I wouldn't say, you've got a big ass map like this. I can't understand why GTA can't do something like this. Like the whole map of America. Just travel through it. You know, you could go from, like, let's say Miami, which would be, what was the thing for Miami? I fucking forgot. It was in Vice City, that's it. I think Vice City was Miami in GTA. Oh yeah, fucking have it like there, and then like Liberty City there, and then you could like take a plane or anything, and then just travel there. Or if you don't want to fly it, you can board a fucking plane and actually watch the plane journey from first person, going all the way over there. You know, and then exit terminals and making every building accessible and stuff. And it would just create for something fun. I mean, it would be the first time we see Chicago, because Chicago's never been in GTA. Pretty sure. or Detroit. You know, then you'll have Las Venturas, Los Angeles, which would be Los Santos. And then you'll also have, oh fucking hell, what is it called? Oh, San Francisco as well, which is over this way, I believe. Yeah, San Francisco, which would be San Fierro. You know, but they could go wild with this one. You know, like freaking for GTA. I mean, that would be fucking fun. Oh, Dennis, or whatever your fucking name is. Yep, Dennis Pro. You're done. Just wait until I load up though, because if I load up and you're done, I'm just gonna fucking. I'm gonna like it. Done. You didn't know I was coming for you again, did you? His friend's too late. Oh, that was funny. Oh, someone don't like it. Someone's salty. Someone is salty as fuck. Boy, you're fucking salty. Oh boy. The amount of times though I've seen salty people in this game, beknownst to me on how they fucking afford a game like this. I mean, I'm gonna do that. And then that's what makes them do that. That's fucking funny. Hi, sir. Good day to you. Oh, hi there. Yeet. This is the place that you don't want to be at, the bully circle. See, that's the thing though, when you don't have any units helping, it does get harder. It will get harder because they can constantly keep using and getting right near to their friend as much as possible. They can keep pushing me away, but it ain't gonna stop me. Because boom, you're done. No matter how many friends you have, you're done. Dennis, you salty fuck, you're done. Literally, he is done. But yeah, I mean, fucking the Crew 2 needs something like this, because if it doesn't get it, then it's just gonna be exactly how this guy is. Done. Done. That's it. No question about it. I've fucking finished that guy so many times. I don't think he's done it again. Oh no, but there's 2 police. It normally says 2 police and there's like not even fucking one. Oh, okay, never mind. I'll shut up. Okay. I've done something to him, because he went all over the place.
Pursuit units, your target's most wanted status is superseded.
They're helping me to fucking like do up my car. So like, thanks to the guy who was on my side, that copper there, Captain Rooster 5. Thanks to him, like, for helping. He fucking got him, not me. This time round. He's just trying to get so many friends, like the Dennis guy, he's just trying to get so many friends on his side and have less police officers chasing him. And, well, that's good, it's gonna leave him in the trash. Like it always has. Yeah, boy! Oh. I'll just fly on that one. Yeah, I mean, like, it's such a good game, The Crew 2. I have played it and I've finished. I haven't finished it actually. I've finished most of it. And, like, I've got the helicopter, the hovercraft, and the. Oh, there was another car you could get. The Falcon. Aston Martin Falcon. I've got all of those. That's the boss's vehicles. I just need to get the McLaren P1, I think it was, and that's it. Then I think that I've fully completed the game in terms of story, not like sightseeing or anything. And I like crashing cop cars when my lights aren't on. I want them on. I want to see if it does that. I want them to do like I can't remember. Is there a crash cam in them too? I'm pretty sure there is. But then again, probably not. That was cool. But, like, it would be nice that if you crashed and then it was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. But as well, like, let us transition between having the lights on, then having the sirens on. And then if we wanted, turn the sirens off, but keep the lights on. And like have like a button where we can transition to whatever siren we want. Oh shit! My mistake. I pressed the PlayStation button. I do apologise about that, guys. That was legit me being silly. But no, I mean it would be nice to see that and have like some sort of customization to it, and have like different types of sirens that you can get. To say, for instance, LAPD to NYPD. I'm pretty sure there's a difference, but not that much of a difference. But as well, like have like different light bars, different full bars, different everything like that. Because to be honest, I would progress to get at least an NYPD Crown Vic fully working and everything. Because you know, what's not to love about a nice Crown Vic, especially NYPD, you know, or an NYPD SUV. I would really love for that. You know, something that we can go places with, and like say like we want to do something, and who's it? It's just a bounty. Transfer. Oh shit. There's two. Where's it by? Does it even say? Nope, just says loading. Oh, there we go. King Kill, I think. Hopefully I get there before I even get near to the fucking place. So I was waiting for it to come up. Oh, why? Why did you put me on the off-road part? I think I fucked him up. Or I may have just helped him. Oh, go on. Fucking again. He's outdone me again. Go on, Captain. Do you know what? Fuck it. I ain't the captain no more. He's just taken my spot. The spot. He's taken my spot to be captain. And we're in the same. He's legit gonna do it again, so you know we're gonna go after him. Oh, here it is. Wait for it. I'm gonna see you disappear. Or probably he'll get it in a couple of minutes time. Or if anything, he probably won't get it. Oh no, he has got it and he is on his tail. And here we go, I'm helping as well and I'm assisting. And we got him. I did push Captain a bit. I do apologise about that. I was legit trying to freaking get involved, but then he turned, so it looked like I kind of crashed into Captain there. So I do apologise about that, Captain. If you ever do watch this and you notice that was you, I do apologise about that. Again though, it's such a good game mode. Even though people would say that I'm a trash talker, no offense, I know what I'm doing on this. Oh. Oh fucking hell. He's got the Porsche. Oh what the fuck? That is not a drag spec. Oh if that is fucking mad. But I'm doubting that is. Oh hi. Pull over. Oh, okay. I'm fucking gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. Thank you. Who fucking pushed me? I think the captain got me again. Oh, he got me because I got him. I think I'm nearly maxed out this vehicle. See, that's the vehicle that I want as well. Because then that would be cool. Mobile. There's a mobile. Okay. Oh. I need to. Oh hell no. See, stuff like this as well, like, we could roleplay, fucking, have missions set, and there goes the captain. I guess I'm the captain now. You know, so, it could kind of go into a good type of way for, like, the crew too as well. Like, people who want to roleplay, people who just want vehicles that look like if this is the captain. Why am I off-road? Ow! Oh, I'm down the wrong way. Oh shit. Hey, I'm with my man Captain again. Oh, feeling good. Holy shit. Oh, Nearly sent me into a fence. That's what happens when you... Oh shit! Out there. There we go. Fucking hell. So good. What car should I be in? Oh, the F-150 SVT Raptor 2010? Oh, I think so, yeah. Hello. See, this is what I mean though, the F-150 Raptor, for a police car actually goes, because the Americans do have a F-150 Raptor, and that, so I can see that, I can see like like a lot of cop vehicles that they have, being, oh shit, being actual replicas of like real police vehicles. However, the thing that I don't get is why didn't they kind of like in the newest one, the number 2, Crew 2, why didn't they just add what was already there with different types of vehicles? That's what they should have done from the start. And it's like it's with a lot of games I think as well nowadays, is that I don't know how to feel about them. I feel like they're getting only just shitter really. But the old ones or the originals are basically like the best ones going, you know, whereas a lot of, I would say, games nowadays is like they're really kind of crap. Like for instance, Watch Dogs 2 is worse than Watch Dogs 1. Graphically, Watch Dogs 1 looks better than Watch Dogs 2. However, right, through the parkour part that they put in parkour, that part I would say is better than the other one, but I'm gonna say it's not that much of a bigger deal that it's got parkour, because it's nothing like Assassin's Creed parkour, which I thought they were going to do something like that, you know. Oh, I'm stuck in first gear. There we go. And again. Like, this car really hates like off-roading, you know. Oh. but it's supposed to, and I think that's what makes it so good. And that is that different spec vehicles are quite different. But I gotta say though, I'm gonna try and get. Whew, that was really close to the barrier. Oh dear. I don't think this one I'm gonna make it. No. I knew it because it was like the little bumps in the road. But yeah, I mean, like, overall, it just feels like every game nowadays is just getting worse. I mean, a perfect example as well is Need for Speed. I mean, the best Need for Speed I've ever played was the 2005 Need for Speed Most Wanted. Oh shit. I wonder if I can... No, oh yeah, I can abort. No, don't you... Oh, why did they put things there though? That's so annoying. You just turn around and go, fuck it, I ain't doing this. And then so you say that, and then it's like, nope. Which that was a wrong answer. I really want to know how much is that fucking scrumptious R34. Where's the police? Oh, there it is. Can I just enter it? Thank you. That's kind of great. I'm entering it instead of like, oh, you know. But no, I mean, like, again, like, they should have, like, every game from its normal one keeps just getting, oh, it keeps getting worse. I just saw a cop car that I liked. I wonder, because I actually own this vehicle normal and it is fucking, it's a beast. Just want to know what the light pattern would look like. Oh shit, that actually looks fucking sick. How much? Oh shit, I could buy that. Are you serious? Get out of town. I could buy that. So that's the Porsche that he had. If I go in this mode, as you can tell, I think I've already showed that one off, so shit, I could get that if I really, really, really wanted to, but no, I'm not trying to get anything like that. I want to know how I can get the R34, how much that is going to cost me, and oh, did I already have enough for this, or did I just rack up enough going through people? I wonder. So these, is it down to money or no? This don't look like it's down to money, it's just how it's... Oh, I could buy that. That's another car that he had. I like how much the Mini is though. Like, just breathe in how much that Mini is. It's a circuit edition, but Jesus Christ. So what? I don't understand. dirt spec? That's a street spec. Ah. Fuck it. I haven't bought a police car in this game for a very, very long time. We're talking about, I think it was 2017, 2018, something like that. 2017 to 2018. So, yeah, a pretty long time. I wonder, will we be able to change the parts on it as it's a no, we can't. Because I'm wondering, because the R34 is a hell of a car. Oh, what was that? A bit of a wheel spin there. That took a bit of a long time. Kind of heck of a long time. Heck a lot. But, I mean, yeah, like, freaking hell. Every game's turning out, for the next game of that generation is getting worse. I mean, even Assassin's Creed. Like, now it's all to do with levels. It's not how it always was. It was better than just always levels. Back to HQ. And I think that was the main thing, though, is that it wasn't all about levels. It was, you know, more about story than any level crap. You know, I mean, alright, I'm not too sure if the stealth part mechanic has got better. But, of course, it hasn't got better with the fucking visuals. No. Okay. I take that as a no, there's nothing for this vehicle. Oh. Well, that sucks. I want to see perks. What have I got? Right, was that just one of... perk points left? Oh. Oh yeah, I've got all the hidden cards. Jesus, it's been a long time since I've played this game. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing in HQ. Jesus Christ. Hell yeah. I mean, it's not... the car's not that bad, but I haven't got... Legit, it is slow, don't get me wrong, I mean the car's a beast. It's not that bad on speed, but I think fully upgraded though, that'd be insane. The mother road. Oh, I'm going there. Like that, yeah. Where is it? What happened? Oh. I'm coming for you. Shit. Hey, money's not bad, so I can't complain. Like, don't get me wrong, in the Crew 2, the sounds of the vehicles are way, way better than what there was in there. Especially when you customise the car that I'm in, and flipping hell, like, even putting a big exhaust on the back was really good. Man, I want to get to there. Thank you, game. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Oh. Hell yeah. Sending in the big guns. Hell yeah. Oh, come on, you can't. Oh no, it's not this one. Oh shit. Well shit. Oh boy. He's got. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Should I just. When I get the chance, I'll just do something. Okay, no, he's still going. Continues to go. That's the trick. Like, as well, it would be good if someone in the Crew 2 could play as the police helicopter. That would be cool. Hey, Captain got him. Oh. Oh, not again. Oh shit. He's gonna die again. Oh shit. Oh shit. Stop. Fucking stop. Was that me that nearly had him? And this is why you don't take one of those cars out on alternate. Woo! flying again! And I'm flying again! And I'm flying again! And he's done for. Oh, this car is okay. I think on the road is where it's more should be. Or what do you think you are? Exactly. Vanish. Be gone. While I'm going to be dead. He landed that? What? Literally, they can't run from Captain. They just keep triggering that, don't they? Thank you, Captain! Oh. Oh, feels so good. He's legit not giving up on this, is he? Oh shit. Oh, Come on. Ah, I can't see. Which in 5 seconds our lights will go back on again and he'll be doing it again. If not, he's already doing it. Yep, there we go. What the hell? Kevin. He is really going off-road with that. Now I'm on road. Oh, Captain. Hey. Hey. Oh. You dumper. Okie dokie. I'm on 515. I am gonna guess that he's gonna try and come down this route again. I'm gonna think strategically. I'm gonna go down this road. Watch what I'm gonna do. Even though he can see me making this decision, I'm gonna motherfucker. Oh. Oh no. The thing that he's doing at the moment, strategy. That's what he's doing. He's thought of the best idea possible, which is taking his off-roader off-road. I'm in a non-off-road vehicle, so that's gonna fuck with me in my steering. Now, he can do a lot of things, but there we go. And just like that. That happened. So what I'm gonna do now, go check on Captain and see how he's doing. He's just joined the pursuit with him, but like how I'm doing now, I'm thinking strategically, right? They've gone all the way down the hill. He's still at the top there. So the only way is for him to come down, not unless they go back up. Now what I'm doing is I'm gonna swing around and wait here. If they do not make it here and they win it already, well, that I didn't need to do. Oh shit. The thing is if I sit here, that limits that part of him turning there, which then means he'd have to pass me anyway. By then, he's already used his shield. So, by thinking of that root cause and like fixing that problem, I don't know what they're doing, but I know that they're still up there waiting to go for that. I'm going to wait until it gets triggered. Alright, yep, it looks like they've gone. Right, so here we go. So they've gone for it. Both coppers have gone up there with them, I'm assuming. Yep, they have. And they're going to tackle him. Now, however this works, I don't know. Because I need to know if this strategy is going to work. So, once he comes down, my strategy is that he'll have to come up this route. You see, those numbers are going down slowly but surely, but I think they've entered the highway instead. But, however, it looks like he's cutting across. So I don't know where he's going. I can see him now. So here's the strategy. I'm sitting here looking like I'm AFK. He probably thinks I'm AFK. But the thing is, is now I'm going to move in for the kill. And there we go. Captain was after him way before I could get to him. So, it's all about strategy, it's all about how you play the game, but it's also about who's got the numbers, you know, and how they play. So it's down to skill plus numbers. If you've got 3 good players, the one person that's going to be on the Cox team is going to be kind of crap. If you think of it. So, now I'm going to think by switching back to Minisan Skyline. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to wait. Now again, I don't know where these guys are or how they're playing. They're really far away, so I better actually just teleport because they're probably on road. Probably. If they're not, then I'm screwed. But nope, they are on road and they have been busted. Another fragment, and I'm near enough to getting to that monster truck. So there we go. Now I can move around. He doesn't like losing, you can tell. So let's go after him. So he is gaining. So if he was to use that vehicle, oh, reverse 5 miles. Okay. That was a huge dent. Oh. Alright, and then that's when we're going to move away from that vehicle. Sasquatch. Really? He had to have that name because that's a vehicle in GTA. Oh, I bumper bust that. Oh, I forgot it goes there. That's wrong. If I have to do it for continuously, that's going to be hard. I might as well do it on a fucking main highway. Jesus. Stop. The handling model is not the greatest in this game. Literally, in the first game, which is the one I'm playing on, if you didn't know, through 1, it looks more, I would say like toy cars in a big city. It looks like that. Like, at first, nothing was the right size. The vehicles weren't the size that they should have been. And it was just glitchy like fucking hell. The graphics was kind of cartoony crap. Moving along to how it is now, I'd still say the cars are not the right size. But at least they tuned it up so it looks... It gives you that perception that it is. And is that an unfinished building? No, that is not. I thought that generally was. I wonder, if I press nitro, turn back. Hold on, does that actually help? It does help. What? Get out of here. That should not help. Any time before I was changing this bit, no, I'm seeing something. Sorry, Chevy. The Chevy pickup. Common in the American coast, not in the American coast. In America. Really common, as well as Dodge Chargers are as well. Mainly for the police side. As well as common as the £4 Vic, but you'd see them sometimes as cop cars. I don't know if all of them have decommissioned yet, but there has been like kind of a lot of people saying that there's not that many of them that there used to be, so my guess is that that's the case. It keeps blinking. I don't like things that blink. I remember when these were a thing as well. Wait, am I in Los Angeles already? I can't be in Los Angeles. I'm in Los Angeles. Sick. I mean, you don't have the freedom with the camera, so you can only look at it from a head, like top-down view, like bird's eye type of view. You can't look at it like a 3D model, so you can't push the camera down and then have a look at it from like a different perspective. So, pretty hard to find buildings that you want to find. I want to be on the pier. Because I think... Oh, shit. I think what the game actually missed an opportunity for this one is custom designs. But I bet you if it had custom designs, I bet you everybody would have not come back to fucking Crew 2. They would have just literally played this one all day, every day. Because of how good it is. I mean, you can kind of tell that most of the map was ripped, like this part here. But even that said, like the car parks there are not as populated with cars in the second one, and that leads me to believe that, like, as well, like it's so different here as well. Like there's a road that will just continue going onwards, and I think it's where that wall is here. It's just silly, to be honest, of how they're really treating this game. And well, not this one, but the second one, obviously, the up-to-date version. It's just silly how they're treating that game, because it could do so much more, and a lot of things that were taken away from the Crew 2 that the Crew 1 had, and that everybody loved for no reason, and teasing us with cops to then not have them in, leads me to believe that they just did that for the sake. Which then also, and then saying, well, hold on, so You get rid of microtransactions, and then what happens? Using us for cash. It's ridiculous and stupid, and it's unnecessary. And I may be onto a point here. I may be rambling on and saying something, and it probably isn't the case. But with the lack of communication that we're getting, and the lack of like, I'd say, understanding us as a community and as people and as fans of the series, that what we like to see in the game, I think they're getting misinterpreted of what we're wanting to things that don't need to come to the game. Of course cops need to come to the game. It's always been about like the police chases, the payback and everything, that vibe, you know, and that guy that you once hated because he shot your brother, you know. That to me shows me that when this game first came out, it showed me something about the game. Now that's not the case. It's more motorsport, and it's just like, I don't understand how this is a thing. Like, that they change up the series really badly into something that everybody hates. Now, don't get me wrong, I do love my games, and why am I so low? What the fuck? I was really low there for some reason. Is that what it was? The car mechanic? Where are you, car mechanic? Huh? You thought a JDM tune was right for my vehicle? Like, oh, and now it goes for a poll. That makes the game look even better. But no, I mean, it's just so much. I think that the Crew 2 has, like, that doesn't have what we want, but is able to have anything that we shouldn't have. Motorsport series doesn't really matter. And as much as people want to go, well, I'm sorry, but it does. To me, it doesn't. It doesn't matter. It's, why is this a hidden vehicle? Oh, damn it. I already have it. Oh, because you can't get a stock version. Okay. Yeah, so it's like, it becomes to that stupid state where I think that, I think a lot of people are not even going to bother with the game anymore. Because it's like, even if there's like going to be half a dozen games that are going to come out that are like, I don't know whether to say the same or not, but you kind of get what I'm trying to say here. It's one of those games where I think it's becoming like, they're trying to make it like peanut butter and jelly. You either like it or you hate it, you know. And the fact that what they're doing with the game makes for the third installment, if it ever does come out, to make it look so shit. I already own that. Okay. Pretty sure I didn't put my car like that, but okay. Okay then. If I own it, let's see it. Yeah, so I would love to see, and back to the cops. I would love to see the cops come into the game, and I would like to see more content for the game. Like, we only got what, the alligator rush or something, or it was something to do with the hovercraft. I think it was the hovercraft. Yeah, it was the hovercraft. But it's turned into such a mess that I've kind of gone off of the game, and I really wish there was something that could bring me back to it. But I don't know, I don't think that'll ever happen. I'm being totally honest, I don't think it will happen anytime soon. And I think that's why I'm gonna continue just making videos and staying on this one, or and playing different games and making videos for you guys, because it's like, why not? I mean, to be honest, I felt like we need some sort of game that we played, or, you know, play the part of a police officer. Like, because we don't have any game on console for that, you know, and we don't have anything for console that's like FiveM or anything, you know. But when racing games turn from like proper like against the law to law friendly, I don't understand why all racing games are becoming like that. You know, we're having lack of, we can't even get like a game where you play as a cop. So I can't understand why we're not allowed to play as a cop slash go against cops in racing games. Like, I don't know, maybe it's the developers, maybe there's something more to it that we don't know. I don't know. Like, I think we should get told a lot more than what we're getting told at the moment, because I think at the moment it's becoming out of hand, and all people want is an answer. They want to know why we can't have cops in the crew too. Why can't we play as a cop? You know, and why there isn't like no cop like games out there where we can play as them. I mean, sure, you've got some that are on PC, but I'm talking about console. You know, people say it's all about PC and PC's going to be the master race and blah 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 blah. And while that may be true, I just don't think that's I don't think that's just the way to go at the moment. I think that we should be getting told the truth in why we're getting hardly rubbish. Well, in fact, we're not even getting anything. No, remove stickers. Colour. I've never been a big keen on that, but fuck it. Yeah, so it's like, we deserve answers, and we deserve like a game where we can actually do that. I mean, if there was a game out there that was for console, that was exact like FiveM, you could go onto any server and like literally there'll be like vehicles ranging from the holy shit this is fast. No, that's not it. Right? Oh, I'm saying feels fast anyway. But yeah, I mean, like, if there was vehicles that we could go in one lobby and they'd be all different to the next lobby we go in. You know, they could be licensed, unlicensed. Oh, no. Like fake cars to real cars. You know, I think that would be awesome in terms of realistic, not like Roblox, realistic. But I just don't see that happening anytime soon. And for us, people out there that like roleplay, that like fucking anything, you know, that like, I don't know, playing as a cop, role playing as a cop, or just being a cop in general, or, you know, like being able to swim, go like drive boats and stuff. I'd love to do all of that. And fly police helicopters, like proper police helicopters, not these fake crap. You know, I'd love all of it, but I just don't think we're getting told the truth behind why there's nothing out there for a community like ours. And I don't know why, and I don't know how there hasn't been one for us when we keep requesting it. So all I'm gonna say is if... Oh no, I fucking done it, haven't I? I fucked it. Fuck's sake. Enter. Thank you. I was going down to enter and then I fucking went up and went, oh, I've just fucking put a waypoint on it. Like that's gonna get me in the shop anytime soon. Like, what's happening there? But no, I mean, like, if it's just like an answer of why we're not hearing anything, why we're not getting anything like that, or whether it's just like, we'll take your opinion and, you know, we'll see if we can do something like that, then that's better than hearing nothing. And I think that's what they've got to understand, is that it's not just about like saying yeah we'll do this. I think it's more of a case of listen to the fans, you know, listen to them, ask what they want, you know, and maybe you'll get an answer that everybody's been like, well, you'd get an answer either way actually, but you'd get some feedback to make the game better than what it is. And I think if they put the time and the effort to listen to the people, I think this game could do wonders. That's what I legit think. This game could be a lot better than what it is at the moment. And that's just me saying it how it is. No doubt about it. Now, I'm trying to figure out, at the moment, I know this is kind of off topic, but how the fuck do you find, like, fucking... I don't want vintage, unless they have muscle wheels. Is there a thing for muscle wheels? Is that it? Official? Fucking hell. Okay, right, let's see what we got. Alright, well, I know I've seen what I want. There we go. But yeah, so that's all we just need is an answer, or if they just take our suggestions on board and see what they can do. Like, within itself, right? If they said that and they took our opinions on board and they said it could be a possibility and actually did their work, and not just say that, but just did their work and like legit do it properly, I think that a lot of people would just be happy. Right, here we go. see you. Alright, let's see what I have. 30 stuff. Oh, Jesus. I remember this one. Hey, thumbs up guys for whoever remembers this vehicle that appeared on this channel. If you have, you've been since the start of when I did videos on this. Legit. Alright, hold on. Let's try and get another vehicle. I don't remember if I did a video with this. Oh, yeah. I didn't do a video with this, but I remembered it. I wonder if anybody would remember the vehicle that how did I first start with? Oh, I remember. Stayed as my starter vehicle as well, because after I finished the campaign, that was it. There we go. There's the starter mobile. That's what I turned my one into. Doesn't look bad, to be honest. It does not look bad at all for what it is. I went in a stage where I had to put stickers on some of my cars, like for this one, for instance. Like, shout out as well, whoever whoever remembers this. Well, not a shout out, but whoever remembers this, though, you're obviously a freaking OG one who remembers quite a lot from my channel. Like, I can't remember what else did I always used to use. Oh, this is when I was trying to create a police vehicle. Didn't kind of go too well, but yeah, it had a nice ram bar on it. I would call it a ram bar anyway. Oh, that was a police vehicle that I was trying to make. Oh, the Dukes of Hazzard one. If only we had like the rap editor stuff properly in this game, I could have made the Dukes of Hazzard car. But then, soon as this car, I don't know what it was, as soon as this car, we could get it, it wasn't the exact same, and we couldn't get an off-roading car like this, with like the ram bar at the front. So I was like, well disappointed for that. So yeah, number 2 still needs to step up their game, like the Crew 2. They really do need to step up. Oh, Jesus. I'll go for Pearl. Yeah. I wonder. Oh, there's one of them. Oh, yep, there's Dom Toretto's Charger. Right at the top, though. First class, I can understand why. Got the Koenigsegg. Oh, who remembers this? I tried to make the cringiest car that doesn't go well. And it is battered up at the front. That's from my terrible driving ages ago. Oh, some dents never repair itself, huh? How much health? No wonder why. Look at how much health's on it. Jesus. What's the number one car that just did not go? Let's have a look. Oh, a blast from the past. There we go. Everyone, if you've been around for the channel for quite some time, you'll know that this car was involved in the live stream that me and Michael did. I was trying to chase him in this vehicle. Pretty even car, to be honest. I mean, freaking look how fast it is. Still to this day, I don't know how I lost him quite a lot of times. Probably it's my perception and what I was seeing. Oh shit. The steering wasn't that great though on this. And 200 miles per hour. So it was kind of a fast car. Oh dear, that's a dead end. That's the wall. Yeah, it was a really fast car. I think I bought this car with, yeah. I bought this car with in-game credit. Just like every other car, to be honest. Wasn't really nothing different about it. But I think this car, I knew what I was going to be doing with it. So I kind of knew semi what I was doing with it. I'm really concentrating here. I'm just trying to get the speed. So roughly the max speed is 206. So for the car that he was driving, it weren't too bad. I think he was driving a Corvette. I know it was some sort of hypercar, because I wanted to make it kind of cool and epic. But yeah, I mean, like freaking for a lot of games this past couple of, I'd say 1 to 2 years, they haven't been that great. They haven't been great at all. They've always missed something. And when got criticised about it, they never bothered to even add it. I mean, the only one that I could say actually got something added was Need for Speed Payback, when they added the crate, I think the crate system, where we could actually have some sort of police chase, apart from the ones in the main mission. See, there was that, so I can't say that there was all bad updates for games that made them worse, I guess. Hold on, let me try and do something, guys. Cause I forgot how to do this, and kind of knew it. Let's see. But yeah, I mean, such a good game overall. Needs to be paid back is, but again, it's just it was missing something from the start, and it wasn't just the police that was missing. It was online free roam as well. So, well, actually, I don't know if there was an online part at all. And then they added the system. Yeah, it was just so much that was missing from that game, and I just thought, these games these years are just, they're getting worse. If they made GTA San Andreas all over again, made it have an online compatibility, updated it to like now gen so it looks 10 times better than what it used to, I think, with no problems at all, no bugs. Well, of course there will be bugs, but I mean, not as much as fucking GTA 5 is. Fucking hell. No money glitches, no nothing like that. Just a proper game where we can just free roam the city, drive trains, fucking police cars, whatever, own whatever. You know, it didn't really matter what we have. I think that would be sales, as well as adding cop cars into the Crew 2 would make sales. Everything, every game, I don't know why they're doing this now. They don't take what they have from the first game and make it better. They decide to take what they have, remove a lot of things, and make it worse. That's my overall opinion on games that are coming out lately, and I don't know what's going to happen with the gaming community. I really don't. Will people go from console to PC and just play like games and then mod them, or play on 5M? I don't know. It really is turning out that way, and it's just really annoying me. If I could put a pledge to make my own flipping game, I would. Fucking my voice went there for a second. Jesus Christ, hello. Yeah, but I would. I would make a game and listen to the people, because, you know, whatever anybody wants, they're free to have that speech, and then people can think about it. You know, I would make a game. My first ever game would be something in London. Because Jesus Christ, how many games are set in London at the current day and age? Hardly none. We need something. So put a like rating on this video if you believe that, you know, we need something in the Crew. We need something in any game. It could be anything. You know, put a comment down below. What would you like to see and in what game? You know, and what updates do you think a game needs? And like, it could be a whole essay of what you would like. I read through comments when I'm bored anyway, so, which is mainly 10 out of 10. So all your comments will get read. So tell me, what would you like to see in what game? Because oh fuck.
Call cites a reckless driver in the vicinity. Be on the lookout.
I did not hit a car. But anyway, hope you liked the video, and yeah, like I said, comment down below what you want to see and in what game, because the more comments it gets, the more likes it gets, the more shares it gets around everywhere, and that Ubisoft is bound to see it, and more gaming companies than Ubisoft is bound to see it. So, and hopefully they listen, they learn, they take up the advice, and they don't just scrunch up in a ball and throw it away because they just can't be asked to listen. They've got to listen. They've got to start listening to their community, and I'm afraid to say it, but that's what like game developers should be about. It's not what they should want to have in a game. It's what the people want, and it's a fair. It's like a fair, I would say, combination of both. It's not about what the people want, and it's not about, you know, I think that's where they're going with this. And it's not the way to live. You know, the one thing that it's about is, number one, make it tie in with a game that was previous or prior to that game. Number two, take whatever you have, and if you're going to base it in the same map, don't change nothing. Don't change anything that was in the first game. Add all the content that was in the first game into the second game, and work up a story, work up something. You know? And number three rule is, if anything needs fixing or if anything needs adding, let the community tell you. Take up what the community wants. And then hopefully just turn around and say, you know what? Okay. And then they see if they can do it. And if they can, they'll be like, we're happy to announce that cops will be coming to the game or something. You know? Don't take, like, this is how I feel, is that we're getting taken advantage of because we're dishing out ideas and yet they're not willing to listen. It's whatever they want in the game, not what anybody else wants. The community has as much say, in my opinion, as the developers do. And at least, if you're gonna fucking say that you care about the community, then listen to them. We are part of the community. We give, like, our opinions, and they're not just opinions to be, like, said that we're crying about stuff and, like, taking the piss out of us, basically. We're giving our opinions to making the game better. The least that any gaming company could do is listen to them, take them on board, and see what they can do about it. But apart from that, I know this has been kind of like an aggressive side to Ubisoft and most gaming companies out there, but the point is that I feel like gaming companies nowadays are slacking, and they need to fix it. They need to get their shit together. They really do. So hit that like button if you agree. Tell me in the comments below what you would like to see. I know I've kind of said that about a couple of times now. Jesus. But yeah, put it in the comments below. I'm sure to read it, and if you're lucky, and that, which basically everybody will be lucky, you'll probably get a reply from me, and hell, we can have a discussion about it, you know, and see, like, what we can make as an idea, and hopefully, if it gets enough shares about, get it out there, you know, and hopefully they see this video, and hopefully they understand, and hopefully they can just turn around, and I'm saying hopefully quite a lot, but hopefully they can turn around and say, do you know what, maybe he's right, maybe we should start listening to the community, and who knows, probably we will get cops in the Crew 2 after this, who knows, but this will be your Ice, your boy, signing out, peace.